Yes, sir, Coach. That running game, the quarterback run package. I mean, that was awfully good to you tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought everybody did a great job executing it. And Finley had some big runs for us. The big touchdown run was huge. So again, it was just good job by those guys really adjusting over the course of the game offensively. Our guys were able to handle a lot of things that we kind of adjusted as the game went. Really proud of the way they handled it. And we knew we were going to have to establish the run to win the game. And I thought those guys up front really did a great job, and the backs ran hard.
And then defensively, to handle the Pittsburgh Steelers the way the Bengals defense did tonight, you had to be pretty proud.
Yes, and it came down to the turnover battle. That's what we challenged those guys all week on, and they got 3 of them. We gave none of them up. We knew that was going to be a big emphasis going in, and defense, they did a great job. Von Bell had a huge hit. Jordan Evans had the recovery. Mackenzie Adams had one. That was a big part of the game there.
Coach, third string quarterback, you're down running backs, offensive linemen. How big of a victory is this for your team mentally and confidence-wise?
Yeah, I mean, these are things I've been talking about all week that just haven't shown up, and it's as resilient of a group as I've ever been around. They never stop believing in each other, never stop believing in what we're asking them to do. It showed up on a huge stage tonight against a divisional rival. And again, I just can't say enough how proud I am of the coaches, the players, the staff, everybody who's hung in there together. Here we are, week 15, whatever it is, and just what a great night for those guys.
Zach, you guys have obviously had third quarter troubles at least since the bye week, and you go 3 and out to start the second half twice. What clicked on that drive that ended with Ryan's TD drive?
Yeah, we had some opportunities there in the third. We didn't quite connect on them for some big plays, but we finally got flowing there in the run game. I guess to answer your question there, I think it was the first drive of the fourth quarter. We got the run game going. Had a couple of those zone read looks where Ryan was able to keep the ball and get some big plays. And, we're just able to finish off that drive the right way with the touchdown. That was critical at that point in time because they were starting to grab some of the momentum, with the points that they'd scored there in the third quarter. And so that was a great response there by the offense.
Zach, it kind of looked like Finley had that keep option on the read all night and then used it, I guess, as y'all got to the goal line. Was that by design to wait until the right moment for Finley to keep and it ended up resulting in that TD?
They weren't all reads by design during the course of the week. That was something we just had to adjust sometimes during the series, sometimes on the sidelines. And Finley did a great job handling it. So, again, proud of the way that he was able to handle that adjustment over the course of the game. He did a great job.
Zach, you mentioned the hit that Von Bell put on Juju. How did that affect the energy and attitude of your team, you thought, tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, and our defense really was doing that the whole night. Aside from those first 2 drives in the third quarter, I thought our defense was playing with a ton of energy. They were getting guys on the ground. I didn't see many missed tackles. They made some big one-on-one plays down the field. That was going to be a big part of the game. The Steelers always do a great job of finding those one-on-ones to get those big plays. And I thought our DBs really stepped up and made those plays when their number was called.
What about the toughness of Giovanni Bernard tonight, Coach? I mean, now that the franchise is 12-1-1 when Giovanni Bernard carries the ball 15 times or more in a game.
That's a stat I did not know, but it's good to know now. Thanks for waiting until week 16 to throw that one out there. No, but Gio, he was a workhorse for us today in the pass game too. He had he had a Marshall route, a choice route there in the end zone that he scored on. Did a great job on, and just can't say enough about his leadership. The way that he's led this offense, as guys have gotten injured, we've had a lot of leaders get injured, a lot of energy guys, and Gio's just been that steady guy for us. And, I thought he ran hard today. I mean, there was a bunch of extra yards there that he got through there, and it was fun to watch him go.
Coach, it looked like Finley took a couple of shots to the chops there. Took some hits and, looked like, at one point that maybe he wasn't going to make it.
He made it. He hung in there. He was tough. He took some shots, and he made it through. And I'm proud of him for that.
You kind of beat him at their own game there. 40 rushes, and you beat him with defense. I mean, that's I don't think a lot of people thought you could do that.
Yeah, our guys did a great job. Really, our coaches, I thought, put together a really good plan. Players were able to execute it, and leads to a fun inning.
There have been games this season you haven't run the ball a ton at all, and today you run the ball 2-3 times more than you threw. What made you think that was the right game plan, and how'd that work out?
It was just the decision we made early in the week. You got a long week to think about it. We played them before, and really thought we had a good play in the first time we played them. We just struggled on third down there and with the turnovers. But again, our guys just did a good job executing and played with a ton of energy. And so it was just fun to watch them go.
You already mentioned the turnovers, but you flipped the script on them that way as well. I mean, they usually make people pay for their mistakes. You made them pay for their mistakes tonight, big time.
Yeah, I thought our guys controlled the energy. You just felt our team throughout the entirety of the game. And in a divisional game, that's important.
2 more minutes with Coach.
Coach, you haven't had a lot of time to digest this, obviously, but is this the biggest win of your head coaching career?
I don't really worry about that. We needed a big divisional win against a team that we've struggled with for a while now. There's no surprise. And just to see the response of our players in the locker room after the game, they earned that. They've been working hard every week. We haven't gotten these wins. It's just fun to watch them enjoying themselves. And, we'll carry that energy over this week when we go on the road on a short week to Houston. And, again, just fun to watch our guys celebrate and have fun.
Zach, was there a different feeling in the locker room this week? Could you sense there was a different tone about what was going on?
I really don't think so, Paul, because I really feel that each week, and the result hasn't always been what we thought it was going to be. But to be quite honest with you, these guys have I'm always waiting. I'm always observing every practice, every interaction we have with them, waiting for that lull, waiting for that lack of energy, waiting for them to take a day off. And I haven't found it. I'm ready to call them out on it, and I haven't found it yet, And so, again, just thankful for those guys that keep working every single day.
How big was it where one phase was picking up the other, like the offense struggling a little bit at the beginning of the game, defense stuffing Pittsburgh, offense, picks up the defense. I mean, just one phase picking the other up like that had to be big.
Yeah, that's key, and again, it's just really all 3 phases playing off each other. And I oftentimes say that after a loss, we just haven't been able to respond when the other unit needs the other one. And I thought today it was really good, just all around team football by all 3 phases.
You have enough game balls? Who gets them? Did you never? Who gets them, do you think?
Yeah, we'll just, we gave everybody a game ball today. It's been a long 5 weeks, really, since the bye. And again, for these guys to have this type of energy every single day they come in the building, waiting for a moment like this, that's not something we do often, but these guys, they come to work every day. I'm proud of them, and everyone deserves to cherish this night.
So it's all 60 guys?
However many.
Coach, you've been asked about your optimism and your attitude. How do you feel right now? Does it feel like a weight is kind of lifted off of your shoulders?
No, because this has just been the expectation. Every Sunday when we walk on the field, you expect this result. And it's obviously been disappointing when it hasn't been that way, but I don't feel any different. I don't feel – I'm excited, obviously. I'm excited for all the guys in the locker room that put in the work, like I've said. But this has been the expectation for us, and this is going to continue to be the expectation. And so it feels like we knew we were going to win, and we won. And that's just how I feel right now.
One last question.
Coach, even though it didn't go well the first time, you ran the ball well against Pittsburgh. Take away the 39-yard fake punt. You still ran for 100 yards on 20 carries. Was that kind of the kernel, the beginning of we can run the ball in these guys? Let's put together a game plan that emphasizes the run?
Well, it's just getting those first downs. We in the first half of the first game, we didn't get enough first downs to allow us to get into a flow and get some of these runs called. And so just converting early on some of the third downs. I think we were 0 for 3 to start. Then we converted a couple there to get the drives extended. Then you get a chance to really call the game how you want to call it and get a lot of different run looks, getting off the ground. And so, again, just the early third down conversions ended up helping us there in the first half.